Alright, welcome back to Crabby Dice. Let's continue chapter 4. This is mission 2 called Chasm Games. Alright, this is a really small map. It's probably going to grow quite a bit, I'm assuming. Just a bunch of cape skulls. We're going to start here, a bunch of water, and a couple of totems. And there are no special rules unless you have Rook in your party. I don't have Rook in my party, so I don't have to deal with this. But if you do, just read this little blurb. Alright, besides that, we need to sort of find where the exit is, and we lose if all the adventurers are defeated. Alright, there's a lot of walls of text for this one. We are going to be reading quite a bit. Alright, so let's put this away. Alright, now we're dealing with these annoying capesicles. I hate when there's so many on the board and they all get their defense bonuses and they get the empowered dice and all that stuff. So, I don't know what I want to have happen. Maybe I want the first group of cave skulls to go first so they advance and then we can go in and go through them because, you know, these guys are pretty far away. I don't mind if they spend one turn just waiting out there and activate near the end. But let's see what's going to happen. First up, it's going to be Patrick, then cave skulls 1 to 3, Damocles, Justice, and then 4 to 6. Alright, so I'm just trying to formulate a strategy over here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a bit defensive at first because wait for these guys to activate at least once, and then I'm going to go in with the rest of my party because I'm going to have 3 activations before the next group goes. And maybe we can slaughter them all and that'll lower everyone's defense and everyone's attack. So I just have to deal with the one really strong round of them attacking me. So you know what I'm going to do? Let's spend 1 SP to move. And what I'm going to do is go a little strategic. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hide right over here. And the reason I'm doing that is because now they're going to have to move in much closer to attack me because he is the closest person or opponent. All right, after that, let me do Proof of Divinity. I'm going to give a Courage token to, let's start giving them to Damocles because he is going to activate next, so might as well. That might be a good idea. There you go. And then I think that's going to be it, right? I'm not doing an attack. I'm not going to do my font of renewal right now. I'm going to hold on to 2. I'm going to go up to 5 SP next turn, which will be fantastic and probably attack a couple of times. All right, so I can also use those to dodge, which I probably will actually because I might get a little wrecked here. Okay, so that's going to be it for Patrick. So let's go through the capesicles now. Okay, so for the capesicles, group 1, they're going to do all the exact same thing, which is move and attack because nobody's adjacent to them, nobody's within their range 4, even the purple one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone's way too far. Oops. So they're going to do the last one, which is move to be at range 4 of the nearest opponent. Oops. Sorry about that. Of the nearest opponent, then make a ranged attack. Now, their nearest opponent is Patrick. All right, so when it says move to be close to the nearest opponent, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he's going to attack Patrick here. So this is going to be a, it's going to be a pretty, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Depending on how many other capesicles are within their SOI. All right, now their SOI. All right, sorry, I just had to reread the rulebook. The actually obstructing terrain will block their SOI. So technically there's only 1 capesicle in his SOI. So he's only going to be rolling a teal and an orange, which is some pretty crappy dice. All right, so his defense is 12. So let's see if he gets 12. And he got a 9. All right, so that's going to be a miss. All right, so that's going to be it for the red one. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Okay. Next is going to be the purple. So he's going to do the exact same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from here, he's going to attack the Patrick again because he was the closest enemy. And again, there's only 1 other cave skull in his SOI because now there's obstructing terrain here. So let's roll for this. It's going to be 9 again. So that's a miss. All right, that's pretty good. Now he's going to go. And I believe what he's going to do is come right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, they don't even block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to do the exact same attack. This time, though, whoops, there's 2 people in his SOI. So he's going to roll 2 teal. Yeah, a couple of teal. Yeah, move to be at range 4 from the nearest opponent. Yeah, the only way to get range though is to get there, so he would have definitely gone there. So now he's trying to get a, actually he needs a 13 because he's shooting through an ally. So let's see what happens. And he got a 13. All right, it's gonna be a hit. All right, so it's gonna be 13 minus 1 because shooting through an ally is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0 damage. Stars are 2, shields are 1, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. I got 2 shield. That's gonna be 3 damage to Patrick. Not bad for 3 different attacks. Just to take this, just to show you what he's dealing with. He's got 3 damage, and that's it. All right, let's put this back. It's gonna be it for the Cavesicles. I think I screwed up that rule at some point in my playthroughs when calculating the Cavesicles SOI. But anyway, this is how it's supposed to be done. All right, so Damocles is next. Okay, so for Damocles, by the way, this is the first time I'm using this character in this build that you're seeing. So he has the Vow Engine sort of skill. So he's going to get a ton of Vow tokens, splitting them off in the team whenever he's hitting, getting Vow tokens. Whenever he gets a Vow tokens, and also send one to an ally and all that stuff. Pretty good. So I think what he's going to do is he doesn't even have to move. What he's going to do, or use a SP to move, he's going to do like the shadows here to move right over here. There you go. And just like that, I'm in melee combat here. And I think I'm going to attack the orange one. Sure, why not? So for that one, let's spend 2... Actually, you know what? Let's use Blade Works first. Even Blade Works because he has 2 single-handed weapons. So that's going to allow me to get a free attack. And you know what? For that first attack, I might as well empower it because I do have courage. So I'm trying to do as much damage as possible in that first attack. Sorry. Also, I do want to hit because I'm also going to do Imbue Fear. So with Imbue Fear, Empowered, and Courage, I better not miss this attack. Alright, so it's going to be a couple of greens. I'm trying to hit just a 12 because they don't have their bonuses at all. Yeah, you need to have 3 guys to get your bonuses. So let's see what happens here. And that's going to be a fantastic way to start a mission. Alright, this is really good. So it's going to be 17 minus 12. All right, we're already looking at 5. All right, 5 damage. Now for my sword, let me go get it. Every shield is 1 and every star is 3. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus Imbue Fear, 16, 17. Guess what? I just killed it. Its life is 16. Boom, one shot it. That's pretty good. Plus Courage. I think I did over 20 damage to this one Cavesicle. All right, so that was my first attack. Fantastic way. Now, a bunch of things are going to happen. I'm going to cascade a ton of things here. First, if I hit, there's a follow-up. If I exhaust this, I get a Vow token. Boom. Now, an ability here is whenever I gain a Vow token, I can give one to a different character. So I think I'm going to give a Vow token to... let's give it to Zeke. All right, just for fun. I don't know why. Just felt like giving it to him. Then... because I hit, I can exhaust this and get another Vow token. Boom. Boom. And guess what? I'll give another one to Zeke. Alright, each character can hold up to 5, I believe. So I don't think I'm done. I might as well attack again, right? Yeah, there's no other skill I want to use. And Mage Breaker is kind of very useless against Cavesicles. But I do have a reroll, so I might as well attack. So let's attack. This time I don't get my black die, so it's just going to be trying to hit a 12. And I got a 12 right on. This is going to be kind of garbage. It's going to be kind of garbage damage. So you know what? I'm going to take a chance. Let's re-roll the die using my sword ability there to re-roll it. Actually, I'm not going to take a chance because I do have the Courage token. I do definitely want to hit so I don't lose the Courage token. So it's going to be... 12 minus 12 is 0 damage. 1 shield is 1 damage. My second shield because of Courage is 2 damage, and there's a star on the Courage which is 3 more damage. That's 5. Alright, so I don't get to lose Courage. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do, and then it's gonna be Zeke's turn. Alright, for Zeke, well, he's got a super weird build. I ran out of money, so Giga's Grip is kind of useless until I get my second double-handed weapon. Anyway, he's probably my weakest character, but he's there just to give out haste tokens and to be my healer and resurrect somebody when they die. So I think what he's going to do is pay 1 to give out a haste token to... let's give it to Patrick because he needs it to reload his gun. Where's that haste token? Here you go. And give this to Patrick. And then I got 2 more. Is there even a point of me moving? There's no point of me moving because if I move, I don't have enough to attack. I might as well just stay there. I think, man, there's not much for him to do. Does he just spend 1 SP to move in closer? Sure. Let's do that. Just move in and it's going to be completely useless here. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's hide right over here. Maybe. Yeah, sure. Let's not get into melee combat. That's fine. So Zeke's pretty much done. Plus, I'm not worried because Justice is amazing with her spell. She'll probably kill both of these things. I'm hoping anyway. So she's up next. All right. So for Justice, I mean, before I start, like usual, I'll crack my summon right away. So I'll get her in the game. Usually always forget in the first turn, but I'll do this right away. I think I'm going to place her right over here. The reason I don't want to put her anywhere closer than this line is because if she's there, these Cavesicles are going to attack her. And I'd rather they attack one of my other characters who have armor. Alright, so let's put her right over here. Alright, plus she'll get to activate. Maybe she'll attack or do something else. Alright, then Justice is going to keep going. Now, what I think I'm going to do to start is a nice... see, she has 4. She can double... No. You know what she's going to do? She's going to do a Life Grasp right away. Now, Life Grasp is I roll my magic, and the difference is the damage that character is going to take. But I have the option to also deal myself 6 damage to add +6 to my roll. All right, so my casting is a gray. I auto empowered because of my evil doll. You know the drill. Now I'm just hoping for super high numbers. Let me back up this camera a little bit. Whoops. All right, so let's see what happens now. You can target up to 3 different enemies with this spell. I'm going to target both of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her SOI is 6 because of the hemlock. So let's just see what we get. Well, it's going to be 9 plus 6. Unfortunately, this is all shields. It's going to be 15. I think I am going to deal myself 6 damage. I just want to kill these things off right away. So yeah, it's going to deal myself 6. Let's do that. Boom. It's kind of painful, but it's almost like dealing an extra 6 damage to these characters. So it's going to be 9 plus 6 plus 6. So the spell is 6 plus 6. So it's going to be 15, 21. Now the damage you're going to take is a teal and an orange minus 21 minus that. All right, so let's start with the red one here. So 21 minus 6. It's going to be 15 damage. He's automatically going to die. No chance. And the other one, 21 minus, well, if he doesn't roll at least a 6 or 7, he's going to die. Well, that's an 11. That's a great roll for him. So he's going to suffer 10 damage. I wish I would have rolled it the other way around. Then I would have killed both of them. All right, now, not done. I got 3 SP. I might as well do a Euthanasia spell. So that's going to cost 2. So that would have been 1, 2, 3. I start with 4 because of the haste from my tabaki over here. So let's roll Euthanasia. Oof, that's gonna auto hit. It's gonna be 9 plus 4 plus 6. It's gonna be 19. There's no way they get 19 on this. Not even close. So that's gonna be an extra 6 damage. Guess what? 6 plus 4 plus another 6, 16. Their life is 16. Boom, just like that, he's dead. Alright, and just like that, oops, I forgot to reshuffle this loot deck from the previous mission. Let's give it a good shuffle, let's give it a cut, and let's get a loot. And it's going to be 6 coins to start, the lowest value, I believe, in the uncommons. Alright, let's move that over. And I think that's all she's going to do. I mean, there's not much else. Oh, by the way, I forgot to exhaust this. I mean, she has 1 SP. Does she want to move out of here? No, because if she moves, then she's going to be taking the brunt of the force over here. So you know what she's done? Now Alfie's going to go. So she starts with 3 SP. Wow, really zoomed out now. Let's use 1 to exhaust her to give out some barrier tokens. Barrier tokens are always useful. Get less damage. Now, let me calculate. Which one are these guys going to attack? I believe they're going to attack 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. Now the closest enemy for everyone is, they're all the same distance away. All right, so I believe this is going to be the tiebreaker, but a couple of them won't be able to attack Patrick, so maybe they're. You know what? Let me just give it to Patrick to start. Why am I overthinking this? I'm not sure why. All right, so and then I'm gonna take. Sorry, that would have gave her damage, and then I'm gonna spend 2, take another damage to give out a dodge token, and this time I'm gonna give a dodge token to. Let's give it to Patrick as well. Let's just load up Patrick with all the abilities and everything. Okay, so that's gonna be it for Alfie. Just gave out a ton of tokens. Done. Now the Capesicles are gonna go. All right, actually, I'm not exactly sure what they're gonna do because it says move to an attack an opponent. It's an opponent within range 4, and then be at range 4 from the nearest opponent. Well, you know what? They're all the same exact distance away, so is it going to refollow the initiative line? I'm not entirely sure. Somebody can write me in the comments below where these Capesicles will go. I'm getting all mixed up in my brain right now. I've been playing this game way too much. So I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so now he's at range 4 of the nearest opponents. All right, and then he's going to attack the nearest opponent, right? Which is going to be Damocles because that's the only guy he has line of sight to. Is that how it's supposed to work? I think because they're all the same distance away. I know before Patrick was closer, so they sort of went in to attack Patrick. But this way, they're all the same distance away, so it'd be at 4 of the nearest, and this should be it. Correct? Right? Sort of type of thing. So now he has 1 Capesicle in his thing, so it's going to be a teal and an orange. I'm not going to dodge. I'm just going to take it. Minus 12. Roll the 5, so that's a miss. And that's it. He's done. Now he's going to go. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. I believe he's going to go 4. Like this. Right? And now he's going to roll the exact same amount of dice. There's one guy SOI in his one guy in his SOI. And now he has a choice of attacking these 2. Yeah, he doesn't have line of sight to Zeke. So between these 2, it's still going to be Damocles. So Damocles is going to take this. So that's going to be a hit, actually. So that's going to be a 12 minus 12. 1, 2 damage from the card. But his armor is... Let me check his armor. Oh, yeah, he's okay. He's got 2 armor, so that's going to be 0 damage. All right, and then the last one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Yeah, and then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. He has line of sight to both. Actually, I believe he only has line of sight to Elfie, because if you draw a line like this, you might be hitting the little edge right over here. Let me go get my chart. This chart is very useful. I would definitely suggest you guys go download it. So it's going to be 4 away, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's this chart here. So it's going to be up 2, down 2. So up 2, down 2. No, so it's good. So he's going to attack either one. So it's going to be an attack on Damocles. All right, so this time it's going to be better dice though. There's 2 guys, so it's going to be double teal. And you know what? He has the Air Jordans. He's going to exhaust this to dodge this last attack. But if I do roll a skull, then I got to flip this over and I won't be able to use this to dodge again, which would be horrible on the first roll again. It's going to be $4. It's going to be a 0 anyway. Which kind of sucks. So let's see how much damage. Minus 12. Ooh, that's a lot of damage for the first attack. 15 minus 12 is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in total, minus 2 armor. I just took 7 damage off a Capesicle. Wow. 6, 7. Let's give that to Damocles. So I should have gave him the the barrier token. Anyway, so that's gonna be the end of the round. I did forget to remove these guys. All right, sorry. All right, one last cut, and let's see. It's gonna be Patrick first, then Justice, Zeke, Damocles, Capesicles, Elfie. All right, well, the whole party gets to go before the Capesicles. This should be fun. All right, let's get started here. Patrick, he didn't activate last turn, so he's gonna be at 5 SP. Let's use 1 to move. 1, 2, 3. I guess I gotta go in there. 4. Yeah, let's do that. And let's shotgun him in the face. Okay, so that was 1 to move. Spend 2 to attack. I'm gonna be rolling a 2 green and a black. It should be like shooting fish in a barrel here. So defense of 12. I mean, I should be killing them with 1 die roll. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's even with books and getting no bonuses. There should be annihilation. All of it. I always forget before I attack. Imbue fear. Also, before I would have moved, let's do proof of divinity to give out the courage token. I already gave one to Damocles. This time, let's give it to Zeke. All right. Yeah, there you go. Now I'm ready to attack. I attacked. So 16 minus 12 is gonna be 4. Star 7, double shield 10. Now I'm gonna do imbue fear, which is 12. But let's activate my shotgun power here. Every 2 books is 2 damage. So 12, 14, 16, 18 damage. Well, it only has 16 life. That's gonna be a dead Casicle. All right, so after that attack, what's gonna happen is my gun's gonna flip over because I can't attack the second time the same target because he's dead. Then I'm gonna spend 2 SP to flip it back over, type of thing. And then I gotta decide whether I want to use Blood Toll to give myself SP to attack again, but it's gonna be completely useless because I do have the rest of my party going before they go. They're probably gonna die. I'm just going to be wasting and getting damaged for nothing. All right, so that's going to be it for Patrick. Let's go for Justice. Okay, so I'm going to give her 4 SP because of haste. She's ready to go. So let's make her move to start off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, do I do 7, 8, 9? I guess so. Let's do 7, 8, 9. Now that's going to be pretty much all my SP. Let's see. She moves at 5. So I already spent 1 for 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would have been 3 SP out of her 5. Oh boy. Okay. So now let's do pay 1 to do Life Grasp again. Boom. All right, so let's roll a casting and a gray, black. It's going to be 6 plus, not very good. 6 plus 6 is going to be 12. You know what? I'm not going to take the 6 damage. It's not going to be a lot of damage anyway. So let's see. They're going to protect against this. So it's going to be 12 minus this for damage. Well, 15, nothing. And then 11, so that's going to be 1 damage. Whoop-de-doo! And obviously I would have gone like this first. Him and then him. Alright, so that was the first attack. That was kind of pointless. Then I'm going to do a gore shot. Let's gore shot the pink one. Oops. Wow, these are some pretty bad rolls. So it's going to be 8 plus 6, 14. At least I'm not damaging myself. And he got 14. Unbelievable. These guys are blocking all my spells. Alright, so that's going to be it for Justice. Pretty simple. Zeke is up. Okay, so Zeke's giving 3 SP. I think he's going to move, so he's actually going to need to spend 2 SP to move. Man, this character is useless. I'll figure out a way to use him. But he's going to move at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get here. You know what? He'll spend 8. He's gonna go up here. Not sure why I did that. Just wanted to get further up. All right, no worries. Now from there, he's gonna do an attack. Unfortunately, this turn I won't be able to give out a haste token because I am attacking. So let's spend 2. I could re-roll. Yeah, so let's do it. It's gonna be 2 blacks and a 2 greens and a black. I'm trying to hit just a 12. It should be an automatic. And let's attack the red one. Why not? Does it really matter? And there you go. That should pretty much kill him, I think. Or close to anyway. So let me look at my... he's got a courage token too, I can't forget. So he's got double shield is 3 and star is 3. It's going to get a lot of damage here. So it's going to be 16 minus 12 is 4. Double shield 7, star 10, double shield 13, with the star on courage 16. Ooh, 16 on the nose. That's going to kill him. All right. It's not, maybe not that useful. That useless. All right. Plus it would have been plus 1 damage because of this, so 17. Yeah, there you go. So he's out of SP, he's out of everything, he's done. Then Damocles is up last. Okay, generate 3. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use 1 to move. Whoops, what's wrong with my camera? Not sure. There you go. So 1 to move. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right in there. There you go. Now I was gonna attack this guy for sure. So let's use Blade Works over here. I mean, I got courage. Do I really need to empower it? Probably not. I'm just thinking about it for a second here. Actually, before I attack, let me do like the shadows. Here, just to go move 2 spaces. I'm actually gonna move. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it after, see if I can kill it. So you know what? Let me spend the extra thing to empower it. Because with these Val tokens, maybe I can kill it right away as long as I hit it. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna empower it because as long as I hit, I get an extra 4 damage. Yeah, it should be fine. All right, so that's gonna be 2 greens only. Just trying to hit a 12. See what happens. That's gonna be an 11. That's gonna be a miss, but I do have a reroll. Exhaust my sword over here. I can reroll any of my attack dice. So I'm definitely gonna reroll that 4. So as long as I get a 5, it's a hit. And it's an 8, even better. So it's gonna be 15 minus 12 is gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna be 6 damage in total. All right, so that's gonna be my base. Oh wait, it's not gonna be my base because I really want to hit because I got courage. Will it focus? There you go. So this is 1 of each symbol. So technically it would have been 3, 4, 5, 6. This is like 4 damage, so I'm at 10 damage. So let's see with 10 damage where we're at. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, obviously I forgot something to do that I was supposed to do. Imbue Fear, which would have been an extra 2. So it would have been 12 damage. Now he has, let's see, 12, 13. He has 3 life left, so I'm gonna have to use 2 Val tokens to kill him. No problem. I'll use 2 Val tokens. So those are gonna be both my Val tokens. But that's gonna kill him. All right. But I'm gonna get all those Val tokens back because I'm gonna use the exact same. Whoops. I'm gonna use the exact same abilities that I used last turn. All right. So this is gonna give me a Val token. Exhausted to give me a Val token. This gives me a Val token. So I get the 2 Val tokens I just lost. I get them back. And I get to give out 2 Val tokens to allies again. Let's give them again both to Zeke. I mean, he's at 4 right now. He can take a huge swing at whatever it is in the game and do plus 8 damage, which would be awesome. All right, so now all these guys are dead. Let's get rid of their cards. Awesome. All right, those guys are pretty easy. They're capsicles after all. All right, so that's going to be it for Damocles. He has 2 SP, but he already moved this round. So he's sort of stuck where he is. He's going to probably wait for a heal from somebody. But he's done. Okay, Elfie's going to go last. And again, she's not going to do much. Let's give her her SP. Unexhaust. Spend 1. Damage herself again. Give out a barrier token. This time, I'll give it to Damocles. Sure, why not? Okay. After that, she's going to... Does she keep damaging herself? Sure, why not? Do another damage. Go to 4. She's going to give out a dodge token. By the way, when I give out barrier, she exhausts herself. And let's give out this token to Zeke. All right, Zeke's just going to get a ton of these tokens. Okay, so that's going to be it for the round. All right, we killed a couple of guys, so we're not going to get an urgency token just yet. I mean, so that we don't get one, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna race somebody to one of these totems. I believe I should go to the red one because the blue one I need to go around the corner for it to see me, whereas the red one I can activate it from the corner here. All right, so whoever's gonna go first is gonna activate that totem. It's gonna be Justice. Pretty much gonna have to use all her SP to get there. We'll see what happens. So let's give her SP. She's gonna be at 5. She's gonna use 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spend another SP to move again. 1, 2. All right, so there you go. We're gonna activate the red totem. I'll go check the book. I'll be right back. All right, so by activating this totem, should take it off the board. Reveal the new map tile. Now, there's a funny thing that happens. We click the trap, and if any character was in these 8 spaces over here, they'd be paralyzed and diseased, I believe. But thankfully, I got nobody there. Phew, that's pretty lucky. So you know what? She's not done her turn. She's gonna spend an extra. Let's see. She has 3 SP left. Let's spend it all. So she'll move another extra 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, unfortunately, she can't activate that chest right now. Her next activation, first thing she's gonna do is pop that chest and see what happens. All right, so that's gonna be her. Alfie's gonna go. Let's give her 3 SP. It's on exhaust. So let's see. I think she should start running. I think she's way too far from the people. So let's spend all 3 to move. So she moves at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's basically her movement. Maybe she's gonna activate this totem and see what's down here next time. Yeah, let's do that. So that's gonna be her. Now Zeke's gonna go. It's gonna generate 3. I mean, Zeke's over here. Everyone's gonna come. Everyone's gonna catch up. So he's gonna move all 3. So he's gonna move at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, wait. Actually, the totem only sees these 2 spots. You know what? He's gonna go here. Actually, you know what? He's gonna do 8. Because he wanted to give out a dodge token. Sorry, the banish knowledge give out a haste token with this skill, but he's gonna have to use 1 out of his 3 SP to do that. Who needs a haste token? Actually, nobody needs it but himself, but it costs him 2 to do that. So you know what? He's fine to move those 10 spaces. It's probably good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I believe he was gonna end up right here, something like that. It's either here or here. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna double check the video after. Let's just put him here. So you move 9 or 10 spaces. There you go. Done. Then Damocles is gonna go. Let's give him his SP. He's at 5, which is pretty good. So he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's gonna come this way for this totem. So that would have been 3 out of his 5 SP. He's done. Let me remove his stuff that he exhausted. Actually, wait. He would save an SP if he was here, and then he used like the shadows to get here. There you go. I just saved him an SP. Done. Pretty good. Yep. All right, next is going to be Patrick, who's last. Now, I'm going to get an urgency token at the end of this no matter what, because there's no enemies on the board, unless Patrick somehow miraculously generates them, but I doubt it. So he has 4 SP. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. So that's going to be 2 SP in total, so that he can be at 5 next turn. Actually, you can spend an extra 1. You know what? He's going to go 1, 2, right over here. Yeah, there you go. So that's going to be the end of the round. Let's give my urgency token here. Let's shuffle these up. Now, if one of these 2 characters go first, I'll probably go activate this totem and see what it is. But if it's Justice or Patrick, I might just go over here and activate this chest and see what happens. And if it's Alfie, for sure I'm going to activate this totem and see what comes up. All right, let's get this a good shuffle. And let's see. So it is going to be Justice after all. Damocles, Padric, and Alfie. Now, with her, it's generator 4 SP. She's going to spend 1 to look at the chest. Now, I have no idea what this does, so I'm going to go into the book. I'll be right back. Well, that's interesting. It gave me a ton of gold, but it generated 3 fragors on the board. So at least this turn we won't generate any urgency tokens because we are going to see some enemies. Now, I did get really lucky in that Justice is activating before them, because as soon as they send out their bulbs, we're going to be able to do nothing. Well, especially the mages. All right, so what do I want to do? Let's attack these things from where I am. I don't really have to move. So let's do a life grasp to start. Got exhausted. That's going to cost 1 SP. All right, so it's going to be my casting gray. Now, what's their check is a teal and an orange, which is pretty awful. I mean, I might be able to kill 1 or 2 of them if I can roll really high and deal myself 6 damage. Then I'm going to be at 12 damage. That's going to be a lot. But we'll see what happens. So let's roll this. Well, unfortunately, it is a miss. I'm going to deal myself 3 damage. Well, as you can see, this spot it gave me a ton of gold, 40 gold, but it generated 3 fragors on the top of this tile. Now, for sure, we're not going to get the urgency tokens because there's enemies on the board, and it's going to appear right over here. Now, I did get a bit lucky that my mage is going to go before they activate and send out their bulbs, so I won't be able to do magic. So that at least is good. All right, so let's go here. I did have to spend 1 SP to open the chest. All right, so I got 3 left. I'm going to start off by doing a life grasp for sure, so I can target all 3 of them. All right, so it's going to be my casting plus 6 minus their conviction worth of damage. I'm going to target all 3 of them, obviously, because I can target up to 3. So let's see what my roll is before seeing if I want to add plus 6 to it. You know what? I'm okay with that. I don't. Do I want to add 6 to this? It'll be a lot of damage. So this is 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 6, 17. I can deal 23. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to do it. So I'm going to deal myself 6 more damage. Boom. So let me just read this card again, just to make sure that I'm playing it properly. Yeah, so it says deal the magic damage equal to the difference rolled of their failed conviction checks. After rolling to determine the force of a spell, you may deal yourself 6 irreducible damage to add plus 6 to the spell. Yeah, there you go. So it's going to be 9, 10, 11 plus 12, because spell 6 plus the 6 of that taking 6 damage is going to be 23. All right, so let's go in order here from right to left. It's going to be 23 minus, oh, what a fantastic roll, 14. So it's going to be 9 damage on him, on this guy. Now on the next guy, it's going to be 23 minus just 9. So that's going to be 14 damage, I believe. 23 minus 9, yeah, 14. 5, 5, and 4. It's going to be this on the second one. I'm going to place their life like this or something like that. And then for the last one, 23 minus 9 again. So that's going to be 14 damage as well. Hopefully I'm calculating that correct. 5 and 5. There you go. So I'm just going to have them like this. So 14, 14, and 9. Now, man, I can kill 2 of them off the bat here. That would be amazing. So I still have 2 SP. Let's do a euthanasia attack right over here. I don't have to exhaust it, so that's good. So it's going to be these 2 dice again. Let's do it. So wow, that's going to be a great roll. 13 plus 6 to be 19. Oh, who am I attacking with the euthanasia? Obviously I would have tried to kill one of the guys that are almost dead. So yeah, let's do that. So let's attack the orange one. Yeah. So obviously he fails, so the orange one's going to die. Boom. That's going to give me a loot. 9. Then I'm going to do a gore shot on the purple one. I have to exhaust it. Let's do that. It's going to, again, another fantastic. 12 plus 6, 18. He's not going to get 18 on these two dice. 14, it's close. So that's going to be 2 more damage. That's going to kill him. I don't even have to deal myself damage. He's going to die. And it's going to be a loot. Now, I did have to deal myself 6 damage, but I pretty much cleared them all out, which is fantastic. Alright, so that's going to be it for Justice. She's pretty much done. Now, if I was crazy, I could have flipped this to redo another spell, Euthanasia again, see if I can kill it. But I think I'm okay with how I am right now. Alright, so that's it there. Now the Fragor is going to activate, though. Unfortunately, he is going to try to move here and do his magic blast type of thing. But I don't know if he's going to make it because he's going to get some break attacks. But let's go in order first before we do anything. So is their opponent adjacent? Yes. So make an attack against the opponent with the most damage, inflict disease. So it's going to be against Patrick. It's going to be 2 greens. I do have a dodge token that I can use. Yeah, I'll use my dodge token. So I'm going to use it. Use it or lose it. Let's see what I get. It's going to be +4. Fantastic. 12 plus 4, 16. Let's see if you get 16. You got 14. All right, so that's going to be a miss. That's fantastic because now he doesn't do his follow-up thing. All right, then, is there an opponent within range 6? Yes, tons of opponents. It's make a range 6 against the farthest opponent within range. Then place a random bulb on or adjacent to the to be next to as many people as possible. Well, obviously, let me go get my bulb stack over here. Obviously, what he's going to try to do is put a bulb right over here. I'm going to put the bulb first before the attack so I don't forget. There you go. Took a random bulb. And this is going to be an attack against, let's see, his thing's going to be against Justice because he doesn't have line of sight to the other 2 characters here. Alright, so unfortunately, she's just going to have to take this, whatever it is. So it's going to be this minus 12. Is there anything I can use? Not really. Yeah, let's do it. So it's going to be 12 minus 12. It is a hit, but it's not going to be a lot of damage. It's going to be 1, 2. And she has 1 armor. So she's going to take 1. Alright, let's look at her board. Yeah, so she suffered 6 damage from one, 6 damage from the other of those spells. This twice, basically. And then plus the 1 right now. And there you go. Then it's going to send the bulb. All right, then it's going to kind of move to be adjacent to an opponent, move to be adjacent to as many opponents as possible, then deal a purple damage. Now, what he's going to try to do is go 1, 2 to be close to as many people as possible, but the problem is they suffer break attack. So they're going to suffer break attack from Patrick, then 1 from Zeke, and 1 from Justice. All right, so let's go in order because he would have got a break attack from Patrick first. And guess what? Patrick has a shotgun ready to go. So thankfully he was on this side. So it's going to be a double green black attack. And you know what? If I get a good hit here, this guy is probably going to die a miserable death. So it's going to be a 15. So a good roll here. 15 minus 13 is 2. Double shield. 5. Double shield. 8. I know that's enough. I don't have to do anything else because 8 plus his 9 damage is 17. They have only 16 life. That's going to kill him. Alright, but I do have to flip my shotgun back over. Alright, so that's going to be out. That's going to give me... did I just generate a loot for that? No, I did not. Let's see. Cavesicles, Fragor 1, Fragor 2, Fragor 3. There you go. Alright. Unfortunately, we do have to deal with all these stupid... let me get rid of this. This bulb that I don't know what it's going to be. What I'm thinking about doing is moving Damocles away with his break, like the shadows, and then breaking the bulb with one of the other characters. So only 3 of them get affected instead of all 4, which is probably what I'm going to do. All right, so Zeke's going to go next. He's going to do nothing. Damocles is going to go. He's going to do like the shadows to go here. And you know what? He's going to move again right over here. Actually, wait. Zeke, before he did nothing, he would have used 2 of his SP to give himself haste with Banished Knowledge. An ally within SY gains haste. Reduce SP of this discipline by 1 if the targeted ally is other than yourself. Well, I'm going to do it on myself. All right. So that's going to cost 2. Give me a haste. All right. Then he would have done his move and gone there. And then Patrick's going to go. And now's the moment of truth. Let's see what happens here. Maybe I should, before I move, what I'm going to do is, just in case this thing gives me a disease or a paralyze or whatever, let me use my font of renewal. All right, so once per encounter. Oh, if I can focus. You know what? I'm gonna save it for later. The other reason I wanted to use is because I do have some guys that are really damaged, especially her. So if she spends her time in this area quite a bit, she can heal. So yeah, you know what? I'll use it. So I'm gonna put my font of renewal right over here. So that's my once per encounter thing to place this down, and then I'm gonna move, and we'll see what's beneath this bulb. So let's spend 1 to move. So I would have been at 5. Sorry, I would have spent 2 to flip over my gun, spend 1 to do font of renewal, and then I would have 2 SP left. I'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you know what? When I was here, this thing was supposed to pop. So let's see what it is. Inflict disease, the worst thing. I don't want to get diseased. All right. The problem with disease now is that everyone's special tokens I have to discard. So Justice's haste, Patrick's haste and his barrier, and guess what? The haste that I just gave Zeke is going to come off as well. And let me give disease to everyone. Now the one good thing is, because of font of renewal, we're going to pretty much take disease off right away. There you go. So that's going to be it. Now Alfie's going to go. I'm debating, should I come this way? Now in this game I realized a long time ago that never split the party. Splitting the party is always horrible for a couple of reasons. It's always much tougher. So do I go this way or do I come down just to see what this is? You know what, I'm very curious. I'm going to spend 1 SP to go down. So wait, she's going to get 3. So she's at 1 movement to go down. I'm going to see what the book says and I'll be right back. Alright, so as you can see here, it spawned a new tile, as I would have expected, with a couple of blights. So I'm obviously not going to come this way. Let's go that way. Hopefully it's not a dead end and we'll have to come back, but maybe it is. We'll see. By the way, before she started her turn, she wasn't within range 6 of the font of renewal, so she would have healed herself for 2. There you go. Alright, so that was 1 movement we activated. I think I'm going to go join my friends over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was 1. She's gonna do, I think what I'm gonna do is spend an extra 1 to move an extra 2. 1, 2, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Gore Cleanse. Whoops, you can't really see it on the thing here. So it's remove an effect from a figure within SOI, then deal her 2 damage. So she just goes back to 4. And I'm going to remove the disease from Justice because I really want to heal her. So when this font of renewal goes, it's going to start healing her, right? So let's get rid of this. Yeah, so she gets back her haste because of the Tefaki as well, because she has a passive getting haste. So that was another reason I did it to her first. All right, then the blights are going to go, but they're never going to do anything unless somebody's in their movement and range attack 4. So unless we get into that area, nothing's going to happen. The only reason to really come here is maybe for the for the chest that I'm not gonna be probably getting this game. I'm assuming. All right, so let's see what's up. I may just spend an extra round in this section just to heal up and remove disease, and then go open up the totem. We'll see. All right, so let's go see. So it'll be Zeke first, then Justice, Patrick. They go like this. So Zeke goes first. First thing, font of renewal removes disease. All right, done. Let's get rid of that. After that, what he's gonna do? He's gonna do banish knowledge. Yeah, banish knowledge. He's going to use 1 SP to give haste back to. Actually, wait. Oh, I can't give it to Patrick right now because he can't get a positive effect. You know what? I'm gonna spend 2 and give it back to himself. All right, kind of a waste, but I had to do it. There you go. He's got haste. Okay, and he's got 1 SP left. Let's see, how far can he get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he can't get anywhere. So, let him get closer, I guess. 1, 2. We'll go this way. So he's gonna use all his SP for the round. So he's done. Justice is up. Let's see, what is she gonna do? It's unexhaust her stuff. She's gonna heal for 2. Font the renewal. Do I just stay there? Yeah, I think she's just gonna stay there, just keep healing and healing and healing because she's really damaged. There's no point for her to do anything. Yeah, I wish there was a way to spend SP to heal up, but oh, I did forget to give her her SP. I mean, she's gonna be at 5 next turn, so I'll just go to 5 because she's not gonna do anything. So she's done. Is there a point of even moving closer? No, let's just leave her there. Then Patrick's gonna go. He's gonna heal for 2. Sorry, he's gonna remove disease. He can't heal. Disease is gone. All right, so now I got disease off all my characters, which is awesome. All right, I think I got a debate. Does Patrick or Damocles want to go activate this totem? No, I said I was gonna stay here, 1 extra round, heal up, so nobody's gonna move. So he's done. Then Damocles is gonna go. Same thing. He's gonna heal for 2. Do that 7 damage from the earlier Capesicle attack. So let's remove that. And he's done. Blights are gonna do nothing. Alfie again heals for 2. Gonna get 3 SP. And she's gonna start giving out barrier again because we lost it. So let's give her 1 damage, 1 SP. Let's give a barrier token to, who do I give it to? Let's give it to Zeke. Why not? All right. That's gonna exhaust her. Let's give 2 SP, another damage. Let's give out a dodge token. And let's give this to Patrick, because he doesn't have any. Alright, and that's going to be it for the round. Now I'm going to get my second urgency token. If I get to 4, it's over. Alright, but now we're going to probably go and activate that totem and see what's there. So that was a quick round just to heal up. It's going to be sort of another healing up round. We're going to, as soon as they all activate, they're going to heal up, but they're all going to move anyway. So let's cut this. Let's see what's up. So it looks like Damocles is going to be the one to activate the totem. All right, so he's going to go. So let's look at his board. Okay, so let's give him his SP. Yeah, so before he even does anything, let's use like the shadows to move instead of actually using movement points. Let's do this. He's going to go 1, 2. All right, that's going to trigger this totem. I have no idea what it does. Let's go read the book. All right, as you can see, it's going to spawn a brand new tile with a bunch of Earthlau. Actually, I did make one stupid mistake. I mistakenly moved Patrick instead of the actual person who was doing their turn, which was Damocles. So he would have moved here with his like the shadows. Now that's important because a boulder actually comes slamming down right over here. And if somebody was there, they would have taken some damage. So that was lucky for me. Now, what's not lucky for me is, again, everyone that's in these 8 spaces or 10 spaces over here are going to get diseased and darkness. So all that time I spent giving out barrier and haste, guess what? They get removed again. All right, but I didn't give anything to Patrick just yet. But let me give these disease and darkness chits to both these characters. Oh man. You lose a token, you get it back. You lose a token, you get it back. Okay. Yeah, so that activated. The tile goes. Everyone in this area gets the 2 effects. We added the Earthlau card, and now we're pretty much ready to go. Now, I don't know what exactly I want to do. Do I go in? But if I go in, I'm going to get attacked by both these guys, which might be really painful. All right, I think what I'm going to do is go hide in the bushes because I don't want to go close to him because A, he's going to attack me, and then he's going to have an attack as well. And I think it'll probably be good if only the red guy gets an attack this round, and we'll try to take one out before next round activates again, type of thing. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spend 1 SP out of my 5. I didn't spend anything yet to go into the bush. Actually, I'm going to have 2. No, but their armor is insane. And they're going to get double barrier upgrades. Oh, man. I got no choice. I'm going to spend my SP or 1 SP to go into the bushes here so I get extra defense when he tries to attack me. So that would have costed me 1. I still got 4. I still got plenty of dodging capabilities. So I think I'm fine. Right, so that was Damocles' turn. All right, let's go to the Earthlau. Let me go get their card. It's right over here. All right, so now they're both going to give each other barrier. They should do them one at a time. We're going to activate the red one. It's going to give barrier to the purple one. Let's do that. Quick. I'm going to calculate the barrier, the purple guy's life down here and the red guy's life down here probably. Let's just move some of these cards. Okay, so he gives barrier. More than one person adjacent, no. Could attack somebody within reach 2, yes. It's going to attack, obviously, Damocles. He's going to dodge that. Let's use an SP to dodge. I'm not going to use my boots. There's no point because if I roll a skull, it's going to go away. So let's roll it. So I'm going to get 12 plus 3. Not bad. 15. All right. Let's roll. So it's going to be 15. Trying to hit 15. And he got a 12. So that's going to be a miss. Fantastic. Because he misses, he's not going to do his follow-up push 4, which would have been painful. It would have been 4 damage, being slammed into the wall and paralyzed. So I don't have to do any of that. Fantastic. So he's done. Now this guy, he can't do any of them, but he's going to give the barrier token out. So let's give this one to the red one. All right. And then it says move towards the nearest opponent. Now the nearest opponent is obviously Damocles. So it's going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming something like that. All right, so that's it for them. All right, they're getting up close and personal. Not great. So Patrick's going to go. All right, so for Patrick here, kind of sucks. So for Font of Renewal, he's going to have to take out Disease before Darkness, and then after Darkness, then Heal. So it's going to take a while for him to get rid of all his detriments. All right, so he generates 3 SP. It kind of sucks. He really needed haste to generate that extra SP. So I'm going to get to do at least 1 attack here. So let's do it. So I pay 1 to move and 2 to attack. So let's go 1, 2, 3. And you know what? I'm going to go 4 right over here. Like diagonally to this one over here. I'm not sure why. I just feel like going there. Oh, by the way, this is elevation 1 and elevation 2. You can move up and down from these freely, no problem. It's just if you have ranged, you can only go from the edge type of thing. The SOI gets cut off. All right, so let's do an attack. It's going to be 2 green and a black. I already paid for it. So what am I trying to hit? I'm only trying to hit a 12. That's their defense, but they have 6 armor, and I don't have any armor piercing with Patrick. Maybe I should do this from a bit farther away. No, it's fine. I'm going to try to paralyze him after. Okay, so let's see. 12 minus Not bad. It's gonna be 14, so 2. There's no hindering terrain there. Yeah, we're good. So it's gonna be 2, double shield 5, double shield 8, star 11, imbue fear, which I tapped off screen, is gonna be 13. 13, 13, 13. Yeah, there you go. 13 minus 6 is gonna be 7 damage. They have so much armor. So this one was the red guy's life total. You know what? Maybe I'll switch it around. This is the red guy, and this is the purple guy. All right. Now, I'm not done. I do have imbue fear. All right, so let him roll his check, see if we can get some darkness on him. So it's going to be 8 plus the difference, which was 3. So he needs to get an 11 on his check. He rolls just 2 teal. Is he going to get 11? Probably 50-50. He got 8, so he fails. Let's give him darkness. Now, what's great about darkness, if I can find a darkness chit. 1 second. Yeah, there you go. So this is going to be darkness. Now, what's great about darkness is if you look at the hammer that Zeke is holding over here, it says all allies within SOI gain +3 physical damage during attacks against opponents with paralyze. Oh, sorry, it's paralyzed. Oh, I thought it was darkness. Okay, never mind. That's why I'm probably going to use her to give out paralyze later. So forget about what I just said. I'm being a dummy. So anyway, so that was the first shotgun blast. Now I get to attack again because shotgun attacks twice every single time. Let's see. Oh, is this the exact same roll? Might be. So 15. It's all books. All right, because it's all books, I might as well activate my my gun ability here. So every 2 books is 2 damage. So it's gonna be 15 minus the darkness, so it's gonna be 11. So it's already at 4. All right. Double shield 7, star 10, double books 12, double books 14. 14 minus 6, it'd be 8 more damage. So it's gonna be 5 plus 3. Oh my god, these guys have so much life. And I think that is it for Patrick. He does have 1 SP left. Oh, I do have to flip this over. I could damage myself to just flip over my gun. No, there's no point. Let's just keep it like that. All right, so that's going to be it for him. Now Zeke's going to go. So font of renewal. Font of renewal is going to remove disease. And there you go. All right, so what do I want to do exactly with this guy? Oh, I shouldn't have this courage token. This should have been gone a long time ago. Sorry, get rid of that. I think I'm going to spend 1 to move and 2 to attack. Might as well. Yeah, let's go for it. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Base to base right over here. Sorry, you can't see the figures, but they're all base to base with this Earth Lao over here, getting melee combat. Now it's dangerous because if they activate next, they're going to do their explosion. Everything around them gets pushed away, and they heal if I can't finish this guy off. All right, but he moved there. He already paid for the attack. Let's get to it here. It's double green and a black. Now I'm trying to hit just an 11 because of darkness. Awesome darkness. Let's go see what happens. Yeah, that'll do. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna re-roll this 4, right? Because that is the lowest die on the green, so I can do hammer helm. Let's re-roll this. There you go. That's an awesome roll. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Okay, so this is gonna be 17 minus 11, which is 6. All right. Now 6, double shield is 3, and star is 3. So 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 with hammer helm, 22, 22 damage. That's incredible. And so 22 minus 6 armor though is gonna be 16 damage. Is that right? 16. So we'll do him another 10 and 6. So we'll do 5 plus 1. 31. He's got 5 life left. Now, can my gun or my hammer do anything special? No, I could spend an SP to maybe give a paralyze them to be pushed, but these guys are hulking, which means they can't be pushed away. There's not much I can do, so I'm gonna call it a day. So I'm passing. That's pretty much done. So that's gonna be it. Now the blights obviously do nothing. Alfie's gonna go in. She's gonna jump back in to give out a barrier token, I believe. All right, so let's give her a 3 SP. She's gonna use 1 to move, so she's gonna be back at 3. So let's move her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By the way, before she starts her turn, Font of Renewal would heal her for 2. All right, sorry about that. Then she's gonna exhaust herself, pay 1 to give out a barrier token. Let's give it to Zeke. Yeah, keeps losing it, keeps getting it back. And then, like usual, let's spend 2 to give out a dodge token. So we had 3 damage. Sorry, I was at 2, would have been 3 for barrier, and then it would have been a 4 damage for the dodge token. And let's give it to well, the problem is they both have darkness. Both of these characters, you have darkness, and you can't dodge if you have darkness, so it'll be kind of pointless unless they activate first before the Earthloud next turn. Then they can actually use it. So let's give it to them anyway. I'm gonna give it to Zeke. Why not? Hopefully he activates first. All right, so that's gonna be it for Alfie. Then Justice is last. All right, so before she starts, she's gonna heal for 2. So let's heal her here. Then she's gonna use 1 SP to move. So she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would have been 2 SP to get there, unfortunately. All right, so she got 3 SP left. All right, with 3 SP, I think because they're actually, I was thinking about doing Life Grasp because their conviction checks are so bad. But what I could do is maybe do a Root the Mind to paralyze this one and then Euthanasia this one to try to kill him. Because I just need 1 shot on him and he's gonna die. He's at 31. They have 36 health. They just need 5 more damage, and Euthanasia does 6 damage. So yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to spend 1 to do a Root the Mind on the purple one here to try to paralyze it. All right, so let's see. As long as I don't roll a skull, pretty much gonna hit. They rolled 2 teal. So yeah, 10 plus 6, 16. There's no way they get 16 on this. Yeah, so they got 11. So paralyze the purple one. So let's put this on him. Let's toss all this over. This is the purple guy stuff or red guy stuff. All right, so that's done. Next, I got 2 SP left. I think what I'm going to do is spend 1 to do a Life Grasp on these guys. Or should I just do a Euthanasia? No, let me do a Life Grasp. I'm going to be a bit greedy. Let's see if I can kill them. No, you know what? Let me spend 2. I'll do Euthanasia. I'm not going to be greedy. I just want to make sure that he dies, the red one. So let's see. Again, as long as I don't roll a skull, he's pretty much dead. Yeah, 8. Even though I roll 0. 8 plus 6 is 14. It's going to be really hard for them to get 14 on 2 teals. They got 13. That was really close. Well, close is not close enough. We're not playing horseshoes. That means this guy's going to die. So that's going to give me a loot. And this guy's paralyzed, which is fantastic for next round. You know what? You know what? I'm not even going to gore shot him this round. Because he's paralyzed, I don't want to take a chance of rolling a skull to take an extra 3 damage. I think I'm just going to call it a day here. Let's call it a round. Let's shuffle up. By the way, a couple of rules with this tile is you can do an environment action on these tokens here to go through. I guess you're going to see the tile on the other side. I'm assuming the exit's right on the other side of this thing. All right, so let's get to it here. Damocles, Zeke. All right, let's see, with all these characters, let's see if we can take this guy down. All right, well, Damocles is going to go to 6 SP, actually, because he didn't remember, he hit in the force last turn, and his special powers, he can go up to 6 and not 5. So he's fully loaded. I'm going to unexhaust this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1 SP to move, and then I'll do like the shadows, because what I want to do is I'm going to go 1, 2 to go here. And then I'm going to do like the shadows to get right over here. And the only reason I'm doing that is now somebody can go right here and get a flanking backstab bonus if they have those abilities. Okay, so now from here, let's start doing some attacks. Let's do a Blade Works like this. So it's going to be a double green. I got a Courage token, so I just want to hit. So I don't think I will empower. Let's see how much damage I can do. So let's roll. It's going to be 14 minus 12. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Basically, I'm always going to add +4 because of Courage. So 7 plus 4 is 11. All right. 11, 11, 11. I might as well use my Vow tokens. Actually, no. You know what? I'm not going to use them. I'm going to wait for a massive attack, then I'll add it on top of that. So 11 minus his 6 armor is just going to be 5 damage. Boom. Oh, by the way, I can remove all this stuff. Barrier and darkness. All right, now the difference of the attack was, what I roll? 14 minus 12, yes, 2. So again, he has to roll for darkness, so it's going to be 9 plus 2, 11. Let's see if he can roll an 11. He got it, so he doesn't get darkness. All right, but like usual, he's going to cascade again. Tap this to get a Vow token. Tap this to get a Vow token. And then I can give out 2 more Vow tokens to people. And let's see who's attacking next. Is going to be Zeke. So he's already got 4, so I can only give him 1 more. And then I'm going to give the other one to Patrick, I guess. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give it to Justice. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so that was my first attack. Pretty good. I guess I'll attack again. So let's use an extra +2. Yeah, so this one, if I hit, I'm going to end up doing +8 damage. All right, so you know what? Let's empower it, because I'm trying to do a lot of damage. Actually, no. You know what? Just in case I do miss, let's not do that. I don't want to roll a skull on the black die and then miss the whole attack and lose my courage and lose my what I wanted to do. So again, I'm trying to hit a 12. Wow. Horrible, horrible, horrible roll. I will re-roll that because I don't want to lose my dodge. Okay, let's re-roll it. Sorry, I don't want to lose my courage. So let's do that. Let's roll this. And boom, just like that, I hit. It's a miracle roll. Well, it was a 33% chance, 2 sides on the die. Anyway, I took a chance and it worked out. So 13 minus 12 is 1 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's gonna be 6 damage with this. With courage, it's gonna be +4 on top, so it's gonna be 10 damage. Now 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage. Let's get rid of all these Vow tokens. I'm gonna get them all back though. 18 minus their 6 armor is gonna be 12 more. Let's do 5, 5, and 2. All right. All right, again. Actually, no, I don't get the dodge tokens. It only happens because I have to exhaust these abilities. Oh, no. That's terrible. Okay, that's fine. I blew my my Vow token load on the first attack. Yeah. By the way, when he activated at the start of the round, I was supposed to heal for 2. Sorry. With the font of renewal. Forgot to do it. And I think he's done. I think he's going to hold on to 3 SP because he doesn't do a lot of damage, especially without Vow tokens and all that stuff. So I think he's good. All right, so that's gonna be it for Damocles. Let's go to Zeke. Oh, actually, before we go to Zeke's turn, I could roll to see if I give him Darkness, but the difference was only what I roll. The difference was 1, so he needs to roll a 10 on this. Yeah, and he got it. All right, so never mind. All right, so next up is going to be Zeke. He's going to start next to Font of Renewal to remove the Darkness. All right, so that's it. At least he can dodge now. Let's give him his 3 SP. All right, I guess I'm gonna move in there and do a flanking type of attack type of thing. All right, no choice. Okay, so let's move, attack. I'm attacking with this. So it's gonna be 2 green and a black. I'm gonna go right over here. Now this thing is paralyzed. All right, now because of that, the hammer is gonna come into play. Oh, actually, all allies within SOI gain +3 physical damage doing attacks against opponents inflicted with paralyze. Actually, when he was here, both of his attacks, that would have happened. Sorry, so this would have been an extra 6 damage to him. All right, for both of my attacks that hit. Yeah, so 5 and +1. Sorry, totally forgot about this ability, even though I mentioned it like a minute ago. And there you go. All right, so now I already paid for the attack. It's gonna be 2 green and a black. Trying to hit a 12. Yeah, let's see. And I missed. There you go, fantastic. So that's all Zeke's gonna do. He's pretty much out of SP. He's pretty slow. He really needs to get his haste token out early. Unfortunately, I keep getting diseased and he loses it every time. All right, so Blight's gonna do nothing. Then Justice is gonna go. Obviously, she's gonna launch a bunch of spells. So to start off, let's just heal her for 2, Font of Renewal. From there, she doesn't have to move. She's going to have 4 SP. She's going to use 2 to do Euthanasia. I think she's going to do Euthanasia twice with her 4 SP and see if she can give this thing 12 damage. So it'll be 9 plus 6, 15. Could you get 15? You got 12. So that's no. So that's going to be 6 more. Actually, you know what? He's going to use a Val token. Why not? So it's going to be 8 damage. So let's move this to 5. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so 31. He's got 5 life left. And you know what? Let's do Euthanasia again for her last 2 SP. It's going to be 10 plus 6, 16. He's not going to get 16. He got 13. Nice roll. But that failed again. That's going to do 6 more damage. And that's going to be a dead Earthlow. There you go. Let's take all this stuff out. All the dice, all the dice. Move, move, move. Pile of dice. All right. So that's good. Let's remove their card. That's good. He would have acted, well, he was paralyzed anyway, so it didn't really matter at this point in the game. Then she's out of SP, so she's done. All right, then Elfie's gonna go. She heals for 2, Font of Renewal, like usual. She's gonna move. Spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's gonna exhaust herself, spend 1 SP, take a damage. To give out barrier, and let's give a barrier token to Patrick. All right, he lost it a bunch of different times, and there you go. And lastly, Patrick's going to activate. He's going to remove darkness. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Let's get 3 SP. Let's remove darkness. Let's spend 2 SP to flip his gun back over. And then let's move, I guess. So he's gonna spend 1 to move. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, type of thing. And you know what? He's not gonna activate this chest just yet because it's the end of the round. We'll start with a full round and then maybe go through this this thing. I believe I need an agility check to go through these. I'm just gonna double check that, but I'll be right back. Yeah, so I double checked. There is an agility 10 check that I need to do to get past this little barrier over there. So let's give this a good shuffle. Let's cut. Let's see what happens. So Justice, Patrick is gonna do the chest. Probably gonna be Damocles who's gonna try to open up this area. So let's go Justice. She's gonna heal for 2. Font of Renewal. She's gonna get her 4 SP. She's just gonna move. All right, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, she moves at 5. And you know what? Let her spend an extra 1 SP to just go 1, 2 type of thing. There you go. So that's gonna be it for her. Then Patrick is gonna go. I do need to read the book. He's gonna generate 3 SP. He's gonna spend 1 to open up the chest. I have no idea what this is. I'll be right back. All right, so it was 20 gold and 1 random consumable. So I already did that. Now is he done? He has 3 SP. He's gonna use 1 to move. He's gonna go 1, 2. He's gonna stand right here. Maybe he'll try the agility check, even though his agility is pretty poor, to try to do this one. All right, then the Blight's gonna do nothing. Then Damocles is gonna, unless, should I use Patrick to try to open this? I'm afraid there's monsters on the other side. He won't do anything about it. He can't do anything about it, right? Because as soon as he activates, it's over. So let's do I take a chance? Yeah, let's take a chance. Whatever's on the other side, let it come. So let's activate it. Let's use 1 SP. I do need to do an agility check. His agility score is a pitiful 2, so I need to roll an 8. There's a good chance I don't even get it anyway. So, and I got it. It's a 10. Okay, well, there you go. So it's gonna remove this tile. All right, I have no idea what the book says. I'll be right back. All right, boom, there you go. We extended 2 more tiles here. The map is huge now. We started with 2 and we're making our way down the dungeon here. There was a ton of story that you had to sort of read through the walls of text. Basically, if anyone was on any of these tiles, they fall into a pit. This part here, if anyone was in this zone here, to get darkness and disease. So I'm assuming the Blight is going to get that as well because he's in that zone. Then the crack falls apart. We open up the 2 new tiles. There's a living oblation with the 2 espers that she has over here. And then we're just going to continue. All right, now because we spawned more guys, these guys are all going to activate after Patrick. So you know what? Let me move everything down here. And let me just do 1, 2, 3, whatever. All right. I think Patrick is done. He's got only 1 SP left, and it's probably a good idea for him to wait in the hindering terrain right over there. All right, so after him, it's going to be Living Oblation, who just entered the battlefield. Let me go get their card, if I can find one. Oh, here it is. Where is it? If I can pick it up. All right, anyway, it's like usual. You're going to go through their card. You're obviously going to do the bottom one here. It says, if the encounter Esper is alive on the board, take a turn with the listed encounter Esper. All right, because none of these are applicable because nobody's in their SOI. All right, now obviously, we're going to do a turn with the Espers here, and they're way too far, so they're going to do their last thing, which is move towards the nearest opponent. Move towards the nearest opponent. If Hope can flank, blah blah. Move towards the hitting, whatever. Yeah, so they're both gonna just move towards the nearest opponent. So did I have these with the correct guy? I think so. Anyway, so they move at 6, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm assuming. Yeah, let's do it like that. So they're done. All right, well, anyway, that was the Living Oblation's turn. Now they're going to go over here. And I think this was supposed to be random. So let me actually give it a shuffle, because it does matter which one is going to come attack me. And let's do it like this. All right, so it's going to be Hope who's going to activate first. It's going to come deal me some damage. Now, I'm not going to forget, like I did against the boss, these guys are fragile, so their life is only 15 and not 30. Much easier. All right, so let's go through this. They're really annoying. They have nimble, elusive, and all that stuff. I think it's going to be good to take them down with some magic. All right, even though, anyway, so is there an opponent within reach 2? No. Then it says move towards the nearest opponent. If Hope can flank a target, she will attempt to flank the target if possible, then make an attack within reach 2. All right, so she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come right over here and attack Patrick. All right, now Patrick is going to, should I just take it? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, because this is going to be just 2 red. Yeah, I'll just take it. Plus, I'm in hindered terrain. They need a 13 to hit me. So let's see what it's going to do. Because they're going to use the dice of the caster. Yeah, it's going to be here. So let's see what happens. So it's going to be 11. So that's going to be a miss. So she's pretty much done, right? There's nothing else to do. Reach 2, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, done. All right, so let's go on to... actually, wait. Whoops, my bad. Actually, no, it was Hope that was supposed to go there because that was Hope's card. All right, so she's done. Now it's going to be Ava. All right, so let's go over through the thing. Is Ava flanking an opponent? No. Can she move and be within reach 2? Did I read this right? Is there an opponent within reach 2? No. Okay, there you go. So it says, can she move and attack an opponent within reach 2? Yes. Move to be in reach 2 of the furthest opponent possible. If Ava can flank a target, she will attempt to flank the furthest opponent possible. Then make an attack in reach 2. That attack gains follow-up, make an attack. All right, so she's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right in there. All right, now this attack for sure I'm going to try to dodge because then she won't do a follow-up attack again. All right, so let's use a dodge token. Let's try to dodge this. So it's going to be 12. Oh, actually 13 plus 2 more. So 15. Not bad. So now I'm going to roll a couple of red and a black. So she always empowers her attacks here. So it's trying to get a 15. And she got a 14. Anyway, she missed either way. So there you go. That's another miss. So she won't do her follow-up. Then if Ava made at least 2 attacks this turn, make an attack. No, she didn't make at least 2 attacks. So that's done. All right, so the twins are pretty much done. It was pretty simple. I got lucky. They didn't hit me with anything, so that's it. Now the blights are going to go. Again, they're too far. They're not going to do anything. And Damocles is up. All right, before I continue actually with Damocles, I did just verify their card because there's a lot of text, a lot of things to take in over here. And I did forget to read this part here. It says, the first time each turn, Ava would miss with an attack, re-roll that attack roll. All right, so when she misses, and she'll always prioritize the flanking opponent. But because she missed an attack, she's going to attack again. But this time, I'm going to just take it, I guess. Actually, it's a re-roll attack, right? So she's still trying to get a 15. She's just trying to re-roll that attack. So we'll roll, and she misses it anyway. All right, it's just re-rolling. All right, pretty simple. You don't reset the defense, and that's it. Okay, so now let's go to Damocles. All right, so now next to Fonta Renewal, so we'll heal him up completely. So it's pretty much ready to go. Oh, I got to give him SP, so he's going to go up to 6. All right, so let's use 1 to move. All right, this is going to be a 5. That's a lot of SP. So 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of SP, and that's nice because these guys have nimble, so the first attack will probably miss, but then we'll have an easier time after that. All right, so that's that. That's the movement. Yeah, and then let's do just a regular attack here. Let's do Blade Works first. All right, now they have nimble, so let's roll for that. So their defense is, let me double check. Their defense is 13 plus the die. That's a lot of defense. Let's check it out. It's going to be 14, 15 defense. All right, now I'm trying to hit with double green. I'm not empowering it, so let's see if I can get 15. And woof! That's amazing. I actually hit. Okay, so it's going to be 17 minus 15, right? is going to be 2 damage, which is good. Then it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I flukily didn't miss with courage, so that's an extra +4. That's 13 damage off 1 attack. That's crazy. Is there any way for me to do an extra 2 damage? Well, yeah, because obviously, well, I'm not. Well, you know what? No, I wouldn't have used Imbue Fear because I wasn't expecting to hit with that attack. So, oh, actually, I'm gonna kill it because I'm gonna use a Mage Breaker. Right, and Mage Breaker lets me add a casting die to the damage, and their casting die, let me go get their sheet, is the star from the Living Oblation, which is a red die. So I'm going to add this to the damage. That's 3. It's the lowest value, but it's still more than enough. What did I calculate? Was 12 or 13 plus 3 is 15 or 16. That means that this thing's going to die. I just calculate that again. 17 minus 15 is 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with courage is +4, so that's 13 plus 3, 16. They only have 15 life, so that's going to be a dead Ava. Let's take her off the board. All right, now that's going to give me a combat loot. It's going to be 8 more. All right, that's pretty good. I mean, now he can't really attack and he can't move. So what I think I'm going to do is... I mean, I could do a Like the Shadows and move here and then attack. Or I can try to remove this and do Like the Shadows and get right over here. Either way works. Let me try to remove this boulder. Alright, spend 1. What am I trying to get? A 10. What's my... agility is 3. I need to get a 7. And look at that, I rolled an 11. Alright, so that's going to remove the boulder. That's awesome. I'm rolling extremely well. Okay, then I'm going to do Like the Shadows to get right over here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do Like the Shadows to go in the hindering terrain in case they have to attack afterwards. No, because I think I'm going to send Zeke into that hindering terrain. So you know what? I will go right over here. Alright, so I'm going to be there. And now from there, so I used Like the Shadows. Oh, I did have to activate a ton of my abilities. Sorry, I stepped away from my computer, so I forgot all the stuff that I need to do. So when I hit and killed Ava, I have to activate this. I gotta activate this. Like usual, give me 2 Vow tokens. And I get to give out 2 more Vow tokens to my party. I think I'm gonna give 1 to 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't give 1 to Zeke because he's full of Vow tokens. I think I'm gonna give these 2 to Justice. Right. All right. All right. So should he even attack? Yeah, because he can attack twice. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna spend 2 to attack. All right. So again, they have nimble, so it's gonna be 13 plus. Again, the exact same thing. Plus 2, 1 plus the nimble, so 15. Now I'm trying to hit at 15. I'm not empowering that. Let's see. Am I going to lose my courage? Probably. I do have 1 reroll though, so let's see what happens. That's not going to work. Alright, so I'm going to miss. So let's get rid of this. Courage is gone. And then I'll use my last 2 SP to attack again. Now, if I miss, do they do anything to me? Let me go read their card again. Do they have any like counters or anything? No, there's the reroll. Nimble, elusive, provoke, backstab. This is the rolls a star, does magic attack, so on and so on. So no, that's good. All right, so now I'm going to do my second attack. So now their defense drops back down to 13, which is fantastic. And I rolled an 11. So it's still a miss, but I'm going to re-roll that just in case. Maybe get lucky here. Let's do that. Roll is 5. So what do I need? I need a 7, 8, or a 9. Boom! Just like that, it's a hit. Perfect. All right, so it's going to be 14 minus 13 is 1 damage. 2, 3, 4 damage. I might as well use my Val tokens. I'm going to use 2. So it's going to be 8 damage in total. Let's give this away. Let's get 8. All right, now they don't have armor at all, so that's why it's straight up damage. So 6 plus 2, if I can find a 2 on this damn die. All right, there you go. All right, so he's already half dead now. And you know what? Is there anything I can do to... Actually, on that second attack, sorry, I would have definitely done Imbue Fear. Sorry, I know I'm doing things out of order, but I sort of knew I was going to miss that first attack, so I would have definitely used this for my second attack. So I'm just going to give it 2 more damage. Sorry, there's a lot to take in when you're playing by yourself. My apologies. And then, well, there's nothing that lets me attack again, so I think his turn is done. Alright, so that's it for Damocles. Elfie's going to go. She's going to have a pretty simple turn. Let's take all this back. Well, actually, she'd be a 4 SP. Alright, where is she? 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? She's going to do a Empowered Gore Shot. Boom. Alright, let's see if we can take this thing out. So it's going to be a black and a casting from my summoner. Let's see what happens. It's going to be, oof, it's going to be just a 12. That is pretty horrendous. Now her check is going to be a couple of green. So let's see if we can, 12, probably. Yeah, she got 17. Alright, so she protected against the Gore Shot, which is not what I wanted. Oh, by the way, the Font of Renewal would have healed her for 2. And now because she's tapped, she can't do a Gore Shot again, which sucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 SP, give myself 1 damage to give out a dodge token. And I think I'm going to give it to Damocles just in case he gets attacked next turn. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, and then finally we have Zeke who's going to run in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that's going to be 1 SP. And let's roll some dice. Alright, so he's only going to have 1 shot at this, and it sucks because she has elusive. So that was 1 to move, and... or maybe I shouldn't even attack. Maybe I should just wait to counter. Because it'd be kind of pointless to attack and then miss, and then I'm just using my... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pay 1 to do Nemesis. I'm going to give it a Nemesis token, so it has -1 defense. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Boom, let's do that. Where's my Nemesis token? Let's give that to her. Alright. And then I'm going to spend 1 to do Banished Knowledge. And let's give a haste token to Padrick because he keeps losing it. Let's give it back to him. So basically, I'd rather give out these tokens than miss an attack. Would be kind of pointless. Alright, and that's going to be the end of the round, I think. There's nothing else that he can do. He has no... Well, he could have done a fight... Well, he could have technically attacked and then used Fight Drive to attack again, but yeah, I think it's fine. Alright, so let's grab all of these cards. A lot of guys on the board now. Alright, so let's cut this. Let's see who's up. Looks like Alfie's gonna go. Padrick. Damocles. Oh wow. Is it the whole party? I think it's the whole party. It's gonna go first. Okay, so yeah, so Alfie's gonna go. She's gonna do the... Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this quick. She's gonna do an Empowered Gore Shot again. She heals for 2. Let's see if we can hit it this time and just take it out. And then I'm just gonna run to the exit. It's gonna be a quick round. So wow, this is pretty good. It's gonna be 16. 6 plus 4 plus 6, yeah, 16. And she got a 12. So I'm gonna damage myself for 2. To deal it, it's gonna be 8 damage divided by 2 because it has magic resistance, so it's gonna be 4. Oh, it's gonna have 1 life left. Yeah, it's gonna have 1 life left because of magic resistance. Alright. Alright, then I have 3. I'm gonna do exactly before. Deal myself a damage, give out a dodge token to just give it to Zeke. Alright, that's fine. So he's done. Padrick is gonna go. Let's see if we can kill this girl. Alright, so I'm gonna generate 4 SP. Alright, it's more than enough. I'll spend 1 to move. I'll go right up close and personal, right over here. Well, it's gonna be 1, 2 movement to get there. And obviously, let's shotgun blast it twice in the face. And spend 2 here. I'll do Imbue Fear on the second attack. Yeah, so let's do it here. So it's gonna be 2 black, 2 green, and a black. Now she has Nimble, so let's see what her defense is. It's gonna be because of Nemesis 12 plus. Oof, 12 plus 5, 17. That's not good. Yeah, so that's gonna be a miss. All right, but I'm gonna do my second attack as the shotgun. All right, now she doesn't have nimble, so it's gonna be just 12. This should be a hit, and it's a miss because of the skull. All right, I can't re-roll it, so let's. That's gonna flip my gun over. So what I'm gonna do is my usual combo here. I'll spend 2, flip my gun back over, get blood toll, take 2 damage, get 2 SP, spend 2 SP to shoot again. Boom. All right, so let's see. Can we get a 12? And we missed again. All right, the final time. All right, there you go. Wow, it took 4 attacks to take it down. All right, so this is more than enough. It had 1 life left. It's just gonna die. All right, there you go. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's give me a loot. 10 more coins. Let's get rid of the Esper. I think that's all Patrick's gonna do. He's completely run dry. Oh, I do want to flip my gun over. All right. All right, so Damocles is up next. Let's go to his board. Oops. So generate 3. This is going to be pretty much the end of the mission. So I'm going to spend 1 to move. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to be next to this. You're going to read the book. It says you pull a lever, brings the exit token right over here, and then we're done. All right, there's also something that happens with the water. You have to make some checks, but if nobody's in the water or the green section, don't worry about it. It's already over. Okay, so that's the mission. Let me know how you did. It was pretty easy coming this way. I would imagine it's like twice as hard coming down the middle here with the blights, and then you'll have to actually take out the living oblation, which is always a pain in the butt. All right, so that's it. We'll see you in the next one. Later.